I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, and here's some of the top stories affecting Rutherford County on your Rutherford Roundup for Monday, May the 5th, 2025. A major breakthrough has come in the decades-old murder of Pamela McCall, a pregnant woman whose body was found in Spring Hill in 1991. This week, truck driver Clark Baldwin was convicted of first-degree murder after DNA evidence linked him to McCall's killing. Baldwin, suspected of being a serial killer, had previously been connected to similar homicides in Wyoming and an attempted assault in Texas. McCall, who was 24 weeks pregnant, was found strangled off of Saturn Parkway near Port Royal Road. After his arrest in Iowa in 2020, Baldwin was extradited to Tennessee, where a Maury County jury returned a guilty verdict after 4 hours of deliberation. Authorities, including the Spring Hill Police Department and the 22nd Judicial District Attorney's Office, expressed satisfaction at finally bringing justice to McCall's family. Baldwin was immediately sentenced to life in prison and is awaiting to be moved to Wyoming to face additional charges. Meanwhile, in nearby Nashville, a home on Oak Point Drive was struck by disaster Friday afternoon when it reportedly caught fire after being hit by lightning. Nashville Fire Department crews rushed to the scene and found the attic ablaze. Fortunately, the two residents inside the house were able to escape unharmed. Firefighters worked swiftly to contain the fire and to prevent further damage. This incident serves as a reminder of the severe weather risks that can impact not just Nashville, but also surrounding areas like Murfreesboro and Smyrna in Rutherford County, especially during storm season. Local officials urge residents to remain vigilant and to have emergency plans in place as unpredictable weather continues to pose threats across Middle Tennessee. In Murfreesboro, an attempted retail heist at the Walmart on South Rutherford Boulevard drew police attention on April the 28th. Two women, nicknamed Susie Q and Jane Doe, tried to slip away with 9 pieces of clothing worth $120.86 using an old barcode swapping scheme. Thanks to the vigilance of Walmart's loss prevention team, the suspects were detained before making their escape. Murfreesboro Police Officer Smith arrived at the scene and found the two women caught on security footage in the act. Adding to the scene, Officer Smith reported that a marijuana smell around the suspects, prompting a vehicle search, but no drugs were discovered. While the duo may have viewed their scheme as a minor offense, Walmart is pressing charges, and both women have been officially banned from the store. The stolen merchandise was recovered, putting an end to their bargain hunting adventure. Transitioning from retail crime to state policy, Tennessee residents are reminded that the Real ID enforcement deadline is May 7th. The Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security warns that after this date, non-Real ID licenses will no longer be accepted for domestic flights or entry into certain federal facilities. Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and other Rutherford County residents planning to travel should prepare early, as processing a Real ID can take up to 20 business days. While obtaining a Real ID is optional, the department emphasizes that those wanting one must present original or certified documents proving U.S. citizenship, Social Security status, and Tennessee residency. Local centers are available to assist, but appointments are recommended to avoid delays as the deadline approaches. A police pursuit through Laverne on Wednesday night has sparked major concern and led to multiple felony charges against a driver who endangered not only himself, but also 2 young children inside of his vehicle. According to the Laverne Police Department, Field Training Officer Theed was waiting at a red light at the intersection of Murfreesboro Road and Fergus Road just before 9 p.m. on April 30th. When the pickup truck in front of him suddenly accelerated, weaving dangerously through traffic and narrowly avoiding collisions. Theed activated his emergency lights and sirens in an attempt to conduct a traffic stop, but the driver fled, launching a tense chase through city streets. While details of the pursuit remain limited, police report that the truck eventually came to a stop at a home on Harrell Street. The driver initially appeared to comply, but soon began resisting as officers attempted to take him into custody. The situation took a more alarming turn when officers discovered 2 small children, a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, inside of the suspect's vehicle. Fortunately, the children were unharmed despite the high-risk circumstances. During a booking at the Laverne Police Department, Officer Brewer located a clear baggie containing a crystal-like substance, the suspect's right shoe, which the driver reportedly admitted was cocaine. The suspect was transported to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office, where he now faces a series of serious charges: felony evading, reckless driving, 2 counts of aggravated child endangerment, resisting arrest, and simple possession of a Schedule II controlled substance. La Vergne authorities commended FTO Theed and all assisting officers for their professionalism, swift action, and dedication to protecting innocent lives, especially the young children involved. Detectives with the Murfreesboro Police Department's Violent Crimes Unit are investigating a suspicious death after a man was found deceased inside of a vehicle at EA Towing on South Point Court. Tow company employees made the grim discovery around 2:30 p.m. on Thursday, May the 1st, while preparing to place a mechanic's lien on the car, which had been sitting unclaimed since it was towed from the Walmart parking lot on Old Fort Parkway nearly a month ago. According to police, the man's body was found during a routine check by staff, prompting an autopsy requested through the medical examiner's office to determine the cause of death and estimate how long the individual had been deceased. The investigation remains active, with further details pending the autopsy results. In another concerning Murfreesboro case, a local resident's routine Credit Karma check turned into a financial nightmare after she uncovered over $1 million in fraudulent real estate and vehicle purchases under her name. According to the police report, the unknown suspects allegedly bought 2 homes using her identity beginning in May of 2023, with both properties valued over $1 million. The fraud extended to vehicle loans as well, including a 2020 Nissan Sentra and a 2023 Nissan Rogue, totaling more than $25,000. The victim, who has no driver's license or car ownership history, was shocked by the findings. Officers advised her to file disputes with the credit bureaus, notify the lenders, and freeze her social security number to prevent further damage. No arrests have been made, and the investigation may cross multiple jurisdictions as authorities work to uncover how the suspects accessed her personal information. That's all for now. For updates on these, as well as many more local news stories, be sure to check out our website, WGNSradio.com, or follow us on social media at News Radio WGNS on Facebook and X. I'm Dalton Barrett for WGNS Radio, and I'll talk to you later.